Libra, hi, this is Marta with Universal Power Tarot, and these messages we bring you today are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. Hi, my friends, how are you? I hope everyone is safe and well. Just so you know, comments, I switched off temporarily, or for right now anyways, I don't know for how long, just because I kind of need to come back to myself, and I'm in such a big transitioning period right now that any outside influences, being positive or negative, are just not helpful to me right now at all. And I apologize for the inconvenience, but that's how it's going to be right now. Okay, you can still comment over on Patreon or Vimeo if you so wish, or on Instagram, all right? Okay, please like, share, and subscribe the video if you feel so inclined. Let's hop into your message here, Libra. It's a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. Please only take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind, because that means it's for somebody else. It's not gender specific, nor is it time specific, and you can reverse the placements if there are any. Mostly this is about you, because it's about your own journey and your personal and spiritual growth. And yeah, so it's about you and empowering you. Yeah, okay. And whenever the title of a message resonates with you, it's yours at that time, right? It doesn't matter if it's your sign per se. Just go with your gut feeling. I already pre-shuffled all of your cards, Libra, and the card that came out for you is Absence, and 2 Guardian Angel cards with this. One says Rainbow and the other Eternity, and this one says Absence. And it's interesting, I'm reading through this, and I'm going to give you what struck me the most, which is the insight is the sun, stars, volcanoes, fireflies, jellyfish. There are many sources of light, but there's no source of darkness. In a time outside of time, before creation, before birth, before light, there must have been darkness. Nothing makes darkness. No energy is required to sustain it. Darkness cannot be boxed up and taken away. Darkness is nothing in and of itself, and yet it is potentially everywhere. Darkness is the absence of light, the absence of creation. Darkness is inevitable, and it is necessary. Without darkness, plants cannot survive. They need the night so they can breathe and process food properly. We all need the darkness. In the absence of light, we create spaces of rest, healing, and intimacy. It is impossible to fight the dark. Do not wrestle with it. Embrace it. You knew it in the womb as a place for safety, formation, and growth. When you are ready, rested and healed, you can emerge and be present in the light once more. Yeah, but it's also important to be in that uncomfortable place, to be in that darkness, because you will become comfortable eventually with this. The Rainbow card for you reads as follows. You are a jewel, even though you may not see it. Even in the darkest times, you shine eternally bright. You are surrounded by an aura of love, and a pot of gold awaits beyond the horizon. All will clear soon. Trust and continue to follow your dreams. You are eternally blessed. Yes, Libra. No, that's what I thought. Yeah, I know it. I know we're going to go with a good tarot for you today, Libra. I almost really wanted to, because the Sacred Earth Oracle, the one I just read you from, this one, can be heavy, right? And it has beautiful messages, though, and it is kind of like the guiding light here throughout, like, the whole readings. And I kind of, in the last couple of readings, I didn't want to include them, because I'm just like, I want to go back to that lightness. But Spirit won't let me right now, so there's a reason for it, and I know that people are in need of precisely those readings, which is why we're doing them. Yeah, although it may not make me much money at all, but that's beside the point, right? So it's important for the message to get out. That's what I'm meaning to say. And it doesn't matter if it's for the masses or for a small amount, as long as if this reading helps at least one person, then that's good. That's what I'm meaning to say. All right, let's do the good tarot to balance things out a bit, because these are a bit lighter. Yeah, thank you. What else for Libra, please? Air energies, right? Yep. And we do have the Queen of Air, very Libra. Oh, I like this. And very wise. Ah, Eight of water. You're moving on. Oh, it's really blue, really watery. Three of water. Oh my goodness, this is such a contrast. And you have three of air, so water and air, but all really blue. Very feminine color. No, we want more? Really? Okay. Thank you. Ah, oh, justice. Yes. All right. What else for Libra, please? Thank you. More blue. Oh my God, you have so much air. It's crazy. Seven of air. Wow. Yeah. And Ace of Fire. And we do have a little bit of fire. Wow. Okay, now I'm pretty sure we won't be able to interpret all of these here. But Spirit wants more, and we're going to roll with it. Thank you. Oh my God, we have the King of Air. Oh, no way. This is incredible. Come on. We have so many air cards. King of Air, Page of Air. This is like unreal. Wow. King and Queen of Air. There's something going on. Something that brings justice in for you. Oh my goodness. This is like I'm getting strong soulmate energy off of these two here naturally, right? This is like counterpart stuff, and they fit in every aspect, and it's something that you've been longing for so long, because that's what I'm getting here with you, Libra. So this is strongly for those of you that have been longing for a strong connection. It doesn't have to be like romantic. It's just like, I want that strong connection. I'm longing for that connection, possibly also within yourself, which is precisely why you're going through that period of darkness, because Spirit really wants to bring you this. But we cannot hold such a connection if we're not in connection with ourselves in such a way first, okay? Wow. And that's what that is. If you don't uncover who you really are on the inside, how can anyone like recognize you if you don't even recognize yourself? And that's that. Spirit is really bringing you to that place, and really it depends on where you are in your journey. You might be already in that space here, and then these cards will describe your journey, how you got there from point A to point B, basically. And air, this is all about the mind, but I'm getting such feathery, light energies with this. It is so awesome, and it's the complete counterpart to the absence card, which is so much about darkness, but it's also about the heart, and about how this is necessary in order for you to grow, in order for you to, process what you've been through. Because often we're going through something, Libra, and then we're through with it, right? And then we're just like, oh, it's over. That's fantastic. It's great. And then all of a sudden it hits us at some later stage in time that we haven't processed most of that yet. It just happened to us. And just because we're through with it, that's no longer present. It doesn't mean that we don't have it stored in our mind or in our bodies as of yet, right? So we still have to work through it. We still have to process it and like turn it around, alchemize it. And this is interesting. There's a lining throughout like the whole row. I'm trying to take a picture so you can see it over on Instagram if you're interested at Universal Power Tarot. Yeah, this is really interesting. There's an outline. It's like much like a picture that you would frame. So much wisdom, so much patience, so much beauty that is coming through with this. And again, you may have been waiting on this for so long, and you may be like, it's not in your youth anymore. You're not in your youth anymore. To some of you, you're not in your, 20s or even 30s anymore, but you're really your 50s, 60s, right? And that's interesting because you may feel like all of your youth has gone by, and where's that person? Like where is that person? But trust that this person is going to fit precisely with what you are, with who you are right now. It's a perfect time to meet. If you've met before, it would have fallen apart. Okay, there's a huge message in there for you. And you may be aware of this. Gosh, you're so similar. It's beautiful. It is so beautiful. And those parts that are different are a perfect match. It's like the yin and the yang coming together and really forming this incredible match here where it's just like those differences are really complements. And you're only being presented with this because you're already Libra, because you are really in that position where it actually clicks, where you are actually able to hold that space for the other person as well as for yourself. So this is very much in the realm of, yes, you can take yourself on because often we expect that from others, right? We're just like, yeah, handle with my stuff. Handle me with everything. But are you actually able to handle yourself with everything? And that's the point here. Sorry, throat. It looks like you are at that stage. It looks like you really are, and you're comfortable and in your wisdom and in your beauty with everything, flaws and all, whatever that means, because flaws aren't really flaws. It's part of you that needs to be accepted. And there's, with the Eight of Waters, this is leaving something behind. It could also involve a risk here too, because see this, he has his like little box filled with treasure behind. So you must have left something that could be a job, a situation, a person, a relationship, but you left this, and that which you left once brought you some sort of security. And it doesn't mean that that was a good environment to be in. It just meant that it felt comfortable. Possibly also that can mean that when you're, when you're traumatized, for example, and you're in another traumatic relationship, that still gives you comfort because it is so known. Do you know what I mean? So it is really something that is comfortable to you and to your surroundings. But you left that. You made that step and left that all behind, and you're just like, I'm taking my belongings with me. Whatever else was on there, it's going to sail away. It's no longer in my vicinity. And I'm just like, bye. That's it. I need to walk away. I need to start my own thing here. And this was a really good decision because this wasn't going anywhere. And there was nothing that you could have done differently, or the other person. This is like a huge lesson that you are keeping, and the other one is sailing away and either using that lesson themselves or not. But it's no longer of your business. And that must have been a really freeing point at first until that's what I was speaking about, right? Until you're coming into that awareness, and then we're often like happy about it. We're just like, okay, that's done. Oh, thank God, right? And then you're moving on along your life, and then all of a sudden it is presented to you again. You're just like, no, I thought I left that behind, right? No, no, it's not quite done yet. So here, that's what that is. That's interesting because we're continuing with the pearls here. Do you see this? All of a sudden you're in your element, right? I know you're air, but still, this is in the water. You're in your element. Like the mermaid is in her element, and she is, having a look at those pearls, at those lessons again. They're being presented to her, and she's really looking at them, but kind of reluctant too. It's just like, I thought they were so pretty, right? I thought that was a real treasure. And it is. It still is, right? It's amazing what's going to come off of those discoveries here for you, Libra. But it's like you'd rather swim. You'd rather just swim. But Spirit somehow isn't letting you. And that is okay right now. And it's also okay to feel what you're feeling about the situation, about, about maybe frustration, about rather wanting to play, rather having like evasive tactics to move around the matter. It's fine, but eventually you will have to face it because this is important. This is what brings the other part in. Three of air. Yeah, Spirit is really, see, that's that little bird like on your wings. It's just like Spirit is right there with you. Oh my God, yes. Spirit is right there with you, and that is like a younger expression of yourself. It's just like, I don't wanna, and Spirit's just like, yeah, you kind of have to. And see that, because it's like Spirit is like, because, pointing behind them and being like, do you see this? This is what's waiting on you here, Libra. It's right there, please, please. It's kind of like pleading with you. It's just like, you need to have a look at this because... And she's faced towards the darkness, towards the shadows, and Spirit is completely in the light here. And beside the light, these are the two birds, the king and the queen. And it doesn't mean like gender specific at all. It can be a woman and a woman and a man and a man and whoever else, right? Yeah, but it may feel like to you like a restriction right now, or it may have felt like a restriction depending on where you are in your journey. When you had to turn around though, or spirit is still trying to get you there, because really, yeah, we're gonna take this over to the extent, but this is, I just want to show you real quick here. This is justice, right? Really, justice is coming in here for you, Libra, in a big way, in a big way. Okay, we're gonna take this over to the extended to Vimeo and or Patreon and really have a look into whatever else you need to know here, where spirit is trying to take you, to guide you towards. I like what I'm seeing. Right, links down below also for private readings and or mentorships if you're interested, and the apparel. All right, Libra, I hope this was helpful and or insightful to you. I'm sending you much love, and I'll either see you over there or next time. Bye.